If you're looking for a place to buy fast and cheap NHL coins, check out NHLcoinmarket.com and use the code Dee Eh Go for a 5% discount. Link in the description down below.
Cogliano chips it by. Short-handed break. Here comes Cogliano. He scores! And a speedster helms away to the races. Scores! Here comes Grabner short-handed. Driving it alone. He shoots. He scores!
What is going on, guys? Ryan here, and we're hopping into episode number 2 of my new Ultimate Team series. So here are some of the new pickups: Cogliano, Helm, Camilleri, Grabner, Filppula, Bodker, just to name a few. You guys can see them there. On defense, we picked up McDonald, Johnson, Falk, and Gardner. So all these upgrades together cost about 10k. We basically got a full forward lineup minus one player in gold rares, and actually quite good players. So first game we're hopping into against Chevy to the Levy, a New York fan, and we're going to see some of the speed here from, I believe that's Williams, number 14. There we go. Get that nice little selly going on. Let's go. He was actually, I wasn't going to pick him up, but I found him for a pretty good price. I think I got him for about 800 pucks, so he was definitely worth it. And they come back there with the goal. Honestly, I need a new goalie. Since we lost the last game, I actually had to put in my backup, so I was like, I'm kind of scared. But for some reason, after he scores, he leaves, and we got the win for that. So I don't know, maybe he just wanted to score and then leave. But anyways, this game we're up against YYTRR4 or something. I don't know, it's an odd name, but hey, who am I to judge? So he's actually going to get the first goal of this game. Kind of a weird one from that angle, but my goalie was screened pretty hard there, so can't blame him. Eric Stahl, pretty nice goal there, and honestly, I'm very glad I spent the pucks upgrading this team. I went down from, like I said, about 10k to 1k. But look at the player that scores here. He's the player I didn't buy. The bronze player scores the first goal. So whatever. Good for him, I guess. He's not going to be on the team for much longer, though. And we go up 2-1 late in the third. Well, not too late in the third, about halfway through the third. And honestly, the upgrades to this team were so worth it. I thought I could play with the bronze team through Div 9 up to about like Div 8. I definitely couldn't. I couldn't take it anymore. But this actually helps out a ton. This team's a lot better, and they didn't cost too much. Like I said, 10k for basically a full team is so worth it. And that's just from playing a couple games. I think it was 5 games in and just flipped a couple cards. Great, like, oh, it's just great. Honestly, I love this team. And this is a team that can compete with probably some in D2. Speed's very important in this game. I'm sure all of you know that. All of you guys that play the game pretty consistently. I'd say that's the most important stat by far. We won the second game, on to the third now, up against Sater, a Chicago fan. And you'll see these guys actually go to work. Like, see that, Cogliano? That's not going to happen if you have a bronze player. They were just continuously missing the net. And that was, I think, even the problem more than the speed. I could get around people, but the shots, they just weren't hitting the net at all. And there we go. Our second goal of the game, sweep the ice. That's my new Sally. I always do that or LB. In my opinion, it's the best celebration in the game. I just absolutely love it. So he's going to score here late in the first, but that is not going to stop us. Going up against God is not a problem in NHL for me. It probably would be now that I think about it, but let's just say it's not. I guess I'm assuming this guy isn't actually God, but if he is, I'm sorry. I guess that's all I can say. Anyways, we take the 3-1 lead halfway through the second. We are not done yet, though. Mike Kemmler is going to come in on the breakaway and tuck that one home. That is not it for the scoring, though. We are going to keep putting the pressure on here. We need that 5-goal win so we can actually get the full bonus. And at this point, the 1,500 puck completion is still going on, so you can get like 2k pucks from a game, and that is what we're going for here. I think we just get about 1,900. We scored the last goal with a couple seconds left in the third, and I think we got, yeah, like I said, about 1,900 pucks from this game, which is crazy. Like, just think about that. Normally, you can get about 1,000 maxes, doubling. Basically, you're taking half the time to make the same amount of pucks. It's awesome. In my opinion, they should keep it at least 1,000-ish. I don't know, it's better than 600. Like, 600 seems too low, especially with contracts and the price they're at now. It's not enjoyable. And look at this floater he scores there. Backhands I've been noticing have been going in a lot more recently. I don't know if it's a patch or an update or just people are using them more often now. I have no idea. But we score a second one there halfway through the second period, and that's going to be pretty hype. But this guy is going to go out fighting. It's not over yet, and he gets a partial breakaway here. Scores kind of a weird goal. I guess I let him in too much, so it's pretty much my fault. But still, I cannot lose to this guy. I am outplaying him. I wish I showed the stats right here, but oh, I promise you, I'm like killing this guy. And we do get a pretty lucky goal there. I don't know. I try that shot a lot. It never works for me. I feel like it should. That's why I do it. but I'm not the greatest player, and I can't usually capitalize on that. Anyways, 10 seconds left in the third. I think I have this game in. Wow. Alright, I was pissed after this. Like, I know that's a high percentage shot, but still, like, I have the right to be pissed. 10 seconds left in the game, and I'm killing him, and he scores. I'm like, oh my gosh. But anyways, we are going into a shootout now, and you know what? I'm not too worried. Like, I'm okay at shootouts. I have that glitch move that everyone does, and you know, I've been in quite a bit of shootouts. I play the game quite a bit, so I'm pretty confident when it comes to shootouts. Sometimes I lose. I lose a lot, actually, I'm not gonna lie, because I do stupid stuff. Like, I'll try the between the legs, and for some reason, it never works. Like, I'd say 60% of the time it'll be fine, and then I'll just lose it the other half the time, and it's like, what? How? Like, I can do that move. I'm not in the NHL, but he's going to score there. Kind of a weird one, but it's going to work. So I'm going to come back and do the same thing, and look at how much net I had, and I completely missed it. But in the end, you can kind of guess what happens, I'm sure. The streak is going to continue. He misses there, and we are going to slot it home. There we go. Glitch goal, but whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like down below. That's all for now, boys. We will see you in the next video.